Welcome back. On today's show, what's the first non-Cadillac to get Super Cruise? Do the latest Bugatti Bolide images prove it's the real deal? And what do Tesla and Indiana Jones both hate? I'm Dana Simone, and this is Hagerty's Daily Driver. Buckle up. Ever think it funny that hands-free driving technology has so far been reserved for cars and crossovers? Sure, crossovers and SUVs are selling like pumpkin spice hotcakes, but that's at the expense of dwindling car sales. What about the trucks? After all, the top 3 selling vehicles last year were pickups, and that's kind of been the status quo. Well, finally, truck owners can enjoy the semi-autonomous driving experience too. GM just announced that Super Cruise will be available as part of the Sierra's mid-cycle refresh for 2022. The most up-to-date version will launch on the top-of-the-line Sierra 1500 Denali. And it's not just hands-free driving, but hands-free towing that you'll get as well.
What? Wait, Dana, hold up.
Whoop, 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 whoop. That's right. GM has long said that its driver assistance tech would expand beyond the Cadillac brand, and it's a smart move. Super Cruise is one of the best Level 2 autonomous systems currently available. It allows for hands-free driving on more than 200,000 miles of map roads in the US and Canada, including automatic lane changes. And you thought that the multi-pro tailgate was cool? Psh. Hypercars are like hostages. If you don't send us a real photo of them holding up a copy of the New York Times, we're gonna start doubting they're real. The Bugatti Bolide was unveiled in October, but since then, the reveal video has been taken down, and all we're left with are doctored images and heavy doubt that the hypercar even exists. Bugatti has since released images and a new video to prove otherwise. The Bolide is Bugatti's fastest and lightest vehicle to date. Its unveil attracted so much fanfare that the live stream crashed Bugatti's website. So why all the attention? Well, because of up to 1,850 horsepower and 1,364 pound-feet of torque, with a weight just north of 2,700 pounds. And let's not forget about that top speed of 311 miles per hour, plus a 5-minute, 23-second lap time on the Nürburgring. Well, theoretically. Yes, the car in the video is real, and Bugatti's president is even quoted as saying, "Driving the Bolide is like riding a cannonball." But it's Christmas. Is seeing it in action and hearing that 8-liter quad-turbo W16 engine too much to ask for? Pretty please. Worse than finding snakes on a plane is finding the serpents snoozing in your backyard. Ask Tesla. Work had to stop on its German Gigafactory because of the Sleeping Beauties. Announced late last year, construction of Tesla's first European factory hasn't been without speed bumps. According to Reuters, the recent work stoppage was at the request of the local environmental authority. The forest clearing was suspended for fear of endangering the dormant snakes. But if the local wildlife isn't sleeping, then it's doing the other thing. Earlier this year, the EV automaker had to expedite construction of certain portions of the factory by March because of the upcoming mating season. Wildlife from bats to wolves were temporarily relocated while construction took place. Oh, and then there was the World War II era bomb scare. Yikes. The German factory, which is to build the Model Y, is scheduled to open on July 1st. But all of these delays are putting the timeline in jeopardy. Then again, it is Tesla. And when has it ever delivered anything on time and as promised? It's time for a Throwback Thursday, where we talk about something cool from the past that you probably haven't thought about in a while. This week, we look back at and forward to the Jaguar E-Type. The E-Type will celebrate its 60th anniversary in March, but Jaguar has been partying since the summer, and we can't blame it. Built between 1961 and 1975, the E-Type was never not iconic. Even Enzo Ferrari reportedly said that it's the most beautiful car ever made. And whether Ferrari actually said that or not, the E-Type design is timeless. It's even part of the permanent collection at the New York City Museum of Modern Art. But beyond its character lines, the E-Type also offered performance chops. After all, it was a sports car based on Jaguar's D-Type race car, which won the 24 Hours of Le Mans multiple times. As a sort of pre-game celebration, Jaguar Classic announced in August that it would be building 6 matching pairs of restored 3.8-liter E-Type models. Called the E-Type 60 Collection, the duo will be based on the 1961 launch models, which were a roadster and a coupe. And just yesterday, Jaguar announced that the F-Type, an E-Type successor, would be offered in a Heritage 60 Edition model to commemorate the anniversary. Limited to 60 units worldwide, they will be based on the all-wheel drive supercharged F-Type Type R. Available in either coupe or convertible form, the Heritage 60 Edition will be coated in Sherwood Green, a vintage E-Type color that was last available in 1968. Other tributes include E-Type inspired design accents and 60th anniversary badging. So thanks for joining us today. We'll be back next week for more of the top news stories. Until then, stay safe and never stop driving.